Barbie?
I can.
You wanna go for a ride?
Sure can.
Jump in. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life is plastic, fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination.
I went to Santana Rosa today. My sister dropped me off, and I don't know why I took my phone out of my Chloe, but I took it out and I left it in the car. So the moment she left, I realized I did not have my phone with me. So I was pretty much stranded for a little bit. I scout the whole place for a payphone. There's no payphone. Like, what century are we living in now? They don't have payphone anymore? So ridiculous. So I was walking around and I met this boy. He was getting people to sign his the petitions or whatever that thing for him. So I asked him, I'm like, do you see a payphone anywhere? And he goes, no, but you can use mine. And I'm like, okay. I couldn't remember any number, and I try to remember my own, and I keep dialing it, and he either said the number is invalid or it goes to some lady. So when I was waiting, because he was still working, and he said he offered to give me a ride home. Oh, did I mention that? I don't know if I did. But he did. He offered to give me a ride home. And I said, well, we'll see. Maybe if my sister come back. And he said, well, I'll walk around, and when I'm done, if you're still around, then I'll give you a ride. I'm like, okay. So I went over to Pinkberry, and I was just sitting there, and all the benches were, like, filled up with people. I don't know why Santana Row is so busy. Well, it is a nice day, so I guess. There was a table with 3 guys that looked like those meathead, you know, bodybuilder kind of thing. Anyways, they were sitting there, and they were like, there was like 1 chair left. And I was like, should I go over there and sit? I don't mind sitting with strangers, but right when I walked over, they gave me the look like, hey baby, I'm like, oh hell no. I don't want to deal with this right now. So I was looking around, and I saw this one old man sitting on a bench. And I'm like, old man, that's safe, right? So I went over, I was like, hi, do you mind if I sit here? And he's like, no problem. I would be glad if you sit here, you know, a pretty lady sitting with me. Oh, he's Italian, by the way. Luigi is the name. Yeah, Luigi. So I sat there with him, and he's like, gosh, you have beautiful smile. And I was like, oh, thank you. That's a very nice compliment. Thank you very much. And he goes, your smile turned me on. And I'm like, excuse me? And he goes, your smile, it turns me on. So beautiful, I want to kiss you now. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then I look over at the other table with the buffoon meathead guys. They were like straight up turned their chair because they were listening to my conversation with this man. And they're like, come here, baby. Come here. Sit on my lap. I'm like, what the? People do this in broad daylight now. Like, they don't even try to communicate or have a conversation with you before they start acting perverted anymore. They just straight out say, I'm perverted. I want to shank you. Is that how they do it nowadays? I thought I was blunt. But that was a little bit too much for me to absorb. Anyway, so I had to leave. I was like, I'm sorry. I have to go. And he goes, did I make you uncomfortable? And I'm like, yeah. And then he goes, I'm sorry, I won't say it anymore. Just sit here. I was like, no, I'm going to go just in case, you know, my sister decided to come back and get me. When I was passing by the table, like, I was like, hey, baby, come sit. We have a chair. But I was like, no, thank you. I walk off. Why do I feel violated when I'm the one that always violating people? I mean, I do this all the time, but how come when people do it to me today, I didn't like it too much? Well, I'll take that to consideration. Maybe I should hold back and not violate people as much as I used to do it, or how I always do it. Anywho, I went over to the bookstore. I sat on the bench and tried to think of what to do. Like, should I call a cab? I was like, but I don't know how to call a cab, so I'll just wait for a cab to come by. And then that petition guy came back, and he's like, I'm leaving. Do you still need a ride? I'm like, okay. So he gave me a ride. And then in the car, he's like, do you have weed? Well, at least he's smoking weed and nothing else. I'm like, you do crack too? He's like, no, I only like natural stuff. I know crack is natural too, but weed is the only thing I do. I'm like, okay. I was like, no, I don't have weed. I'm sorry, I know I'm Asian, I should have it. I don't. He said he wanted to call me, whatever. He's nice. I told him I'll buy him lunch for his generosity. I bought him McDonald's supersize. Did you know that McDonald's supersize cup is probably about this size right now? I mean, back in the day, they're like at least yay big, you know, and now they're like tiny. Supersize? That's ridiculous. Well, I got my phone now because I'm home. Besides the fact that he smoked weed and he smoked cigarettes and all that, and his teeth is really yellow, but other than that, he's a sweet boy. I would definitely hold on to my word. Well, I'll take him out for a better lunch. No dinner, lunch. Yeah, definitely. If he can call me. But I did buy him McDonald's, so I feel a whole lot better. But there you go. That's my day today. Isn't that crazy? Bizarre? I can never have a normal day. I don't think anything ever come normal to me. Yeah, I am allergic to normality. I really am.
Barbie, let's go party.